What's up, everyone? Mikey Boy here, doing a quick little video about should rivalries be on or off? Now, really quickly, we all know having rivalries on is convenient. It's always nice having them spur organically whenever to see who gets into a rivalry and so on and so forth. Now, the problem with that is sometimes it makes no sense. Okay, sometimes you get people that just, you'll have maybe like CM Punk feuding with Chris Jericho or Kenny Omega, totally different divisions, not really making sense for the feud to even go about. So, yeah. Now, here is why I think and suggest you should turn your rivalries off. The first point is the amount of control you'll have in your universe with auto rivalries off is amazing. I'm going to give you an example. So, as long as you have one slot opened, okay? You have to have one slot opened on your rivalry. So, each show you can have up to 3, but you always want to keep one slot opened. All right? With that said, now you go back to the show itself, okay? Go to your match card. You'll see your rivalry matches, obviously, the ones that are taking place currently, and then you have your options, which we'll dive into shortly. But first, I want to show you why that having rivalry options, automatic rivalries off, gives you this much control. So this right here has nothing under it. There's no there's no rivalry going on, but I still have the option to play around with the match. So let's say I want to turn Rhea from face to heel. Well, I could do that without starting a rivalry. You just go to add action. This is also good to work on wrestler traits to change the traits around, whether it's an increase or decrease. So let's act like we want to turn Rhea from face to heel. All right, we'll do some type of let's see, what can we do? We could do something like a post-match torso injury, a post-match furious attack, and as you see, it has effects on your traits, it has effects on your statuses, it has effects momentum, but this is not going to put them in a guaranteed feud. This is just going to change Rhea Ripley's status in your universe. Maybe it's from a fan favorite to a heel, or to a heel to a fan favorite. You go back and forth. If you want a wrestler to get injured outside of a rivalry, well, that could happen. You could actually do that if you want to. If storyline purposes, I want Rhea to get hurt, for example, this match, and just to have her attributes go down, maybe putting her on a cold streak for a few weeks to just whatever. All right, so you could do that. You have all of that play. That is why having that one slot open, it gives you the option to add actions on any match you see on your card. Any match. I already went through a few matches here, but any match, and obviously for the rivalry matches now, go into that, click on it. I highly suggest you use free mode. It makes for a better outcome, and it makes for a funner rivalry, a more fun rivalry. All right. But if you don't want to use free mode and you let the momentum play its course, there's nothing wrong with that either. It's always fun to see which way the momentum swings a rivalry. Also, I still sometimes do that too, just to see how the momentum goes. Sometimes the low momentum somehow finds a way to win, and then the underdogs become the winners that match when it comes to the actions. So that is why I think auto rivalries should be turned off. Okay, it gives you way more control in your universe. You could mess around with any match on your card. No matter how you want to go about it, whether it's turning a face to a heel to a face, you want to cause a wrestler to get an injury, you want to cause a wrestler to have an attribute minus or decrease, a cold streak or a hot streak, depending on if they're going a winning streak or losing streak, messes with their aggressive, all their traits. Um, a lot more control with doing it that way. Now, if you have them on, there's nothing wrong with that. You just don't have all that control. If you have that 4th slot filled on your rivalry, on your show rivalries, then unfortunately you won't be able to have that option. And yeah, you just go about your typical and standard rivalry system that the game gives you. Which, once again, if you want to do that, there's nothing wrong with it. But having it this way is just the utmost control that you could have, and it makes your universe that much more fun. I love controlling. Sometimes I'll have wrestlers just give respect to each other at the end, boosting their boosting a trait, boosting a momentum, whatever the case may be. Or sometimes if I just feel like one wrestler's turning heel, then I'm going to utilize some type of aggressive ambush or attack after the match or disrespect handshake, something like that. And it really makes for a lot of fun storylines in your universe that you could really set up. So that's really a quick rundown on should you turn rivalries on or off. My suggestion is off, but it's totally up to you. So I hope this video helped you guys. Short video. Until next time, Mikey Boy, out. Catch you later.